Greetings everyone and welcome to the Grand Championship of 2022 for Adilsons League. Well, it's supposed to Adilsons tournament, but yeah. And as you can hear, I'm at the tournament. Yeah, I didn't really have much time management, but anyways, my friends can just watch as I live edit my videos. So, but we'll be starting with Brandon Fusion, sending I think Quatlus and Alba to go for Rebellion, to then use the effect of Rebellion, discarding just a config. To then fusion summon to something, maybe. The side table player is thinking about it. I think there's a Veiler on the Rebellion, where there is Cobalt Grave, but a Ghost Spell on the Cobalt Grave to negate the latter, and so Veiler does affect the Rebellion. But they have the double evolution pill to go into Ultimate Contact Tarano and pass turn. For the side table player to be starting with something. With a golden load, sending Orchestrated Bubble to send the UCT. And pass turn. But then will be just attacking for Rebellion. And pass turn again. Both players may be somewhat brick, but he has McKnight, Purple Nightfall. And yeah, setting a card, summon, search Blue Sky, and Blue Sky will be searching the McKnight Gear Suit. They must summon Gear Suit to then start off their combos with Galatea. Fortunately, Hopper was still banned at the time. So Nightmare, yeah, we sent to then send World 1 and banish the Nightmare to send Silver Skeleton. Well, we'll be summoning back the custom map and banished, and they'll be link summoning into the link to famous Galatea from the TUS format. Galatea will be shuffling back the World 1 to set a Spelltrap August, which is nothing because they don't have a target. The only target they had was the Orchestrated Bubble. But they can still shuffle, they just don't set. And here's Silver Skeleton reboning the Orchestrated Mirror, and they exceed into the Ingrisu, sending Rebellion, attacking for a pretty much a huge shock damage. To then link someone to IP Masquerade now, and pass turn. But then will be they have the Feather Duster to pop. Unfortunately, destroying the artifact site and then a site to summon. So they are left from this deck. And here's the kit something, the one that searches is Spelltrap branded. But that's everything they can do because of artifact site, and just switch everything to attack maybe. Here's Golden Boy attacking for game. And for game 2 we have I think Banlist starting with a set monster and a set card. Pass turn. They break once more. Well, not really, but yeah. And here's for us on the Cosmic Cyclone. Mind Control on the monster, flip summoning Giant Rex. Yeah. To the normal summon the Ash Blossom and go into Halki Fibrax. Which was legal at the time. Fortunately, luckily it's not banned. To then summon a tuner. They'll be summoning, okay, they're summoning Psychic Will and Monster Reborn on the Ash Blossom to reborn Rush. And then going to Cherubini to send the Water Enchantress to then add Ara Atapazia and summon the token, place Fit for Adventure. To then link into access code. Probably the end of the game. He has Draco back and Griffin Rider, and that's game with a huge shock damage. A Yikes from the Brother Die player for breaking. And for round 2 has Cash Up versus Magistus. The Magistus player, I think, will be starting with a something. Okay, now that I have the monster's name on my phone screen, so they started off with the Reliona to then go to just Soul and Purple Poison, activating, I think it was Troy Magistus, and he has skill on the Reflection has skill. And they will link someone into the Beyond the Pendulum, which kills Black Fang Magician to then Pendulum Summon into harmonizing Purple Poison and the Magic Spectre Frog. Harmonizing with summoning the Wisdom Eye from deck. And they will overlay into the Dumpster Magician. I think it's this one that's one champ to then search something. Yeah, the Pendulum. To then link to Celine. Gain 3 counters, remove these 3 counters, to remove something I think. And here's Absolute Dragon, yeah. exit summoning into the exit master, which is Nina Ruru or something like that. To then go into, I think it was Zora, Zora, Magister of Flame to equip my Artemis. And then Synchro Summon into the big Zora, the Calamity, to then equip a Synchro, which was Vaharam. So this Kashoka player can either, I think, activate the effect of Synchros and Links, which is pretty much enough with the Link monster because Kashoka is just plenty of Link monsters. Unfortunately, the counter trap, or maybe can negate the spell trap, something like that. And he has only drone anyways to go into Hate and Ragaki, which gets negated. But then here comes Fusion Destiny sending Malicious, which is, mind it, every card in this tournament is at 1 copy. So it's 1 Malicious, 1 Celestial, and 1 Fusion Destiny to go into DP. And Hayate will be attacking directly or something, and he has DP. Attacking over the ceiling. But Hayate will not be able to trigger just yet because of the Zora. Maybe instead popping other Boston, DP will be summoning back itself. And now we have one of the other Magisters cards. We have to check the name, be right back. This is Endymion, the Magisters of Mastery. To Synchro Summon to the Omega LOL. Sorry. To Asker, the Endymion Mighty Master. And then search the trap card that I think pops a card on the field, the Magister card. And now they have to contest the DP, but they can still have a lot of road presence, so just force the DP effect to then attack over the Hayate. I keep forgetting the names, don't know why. Even if they are still lingering in their mind because of Mystic Mind players. And here's 20 stars to discard the Barra statue of Grautya. And the trap card, the Magister popping the DP, which DP will be chained to the pop a card on field and then reborn himself. Setting a master and Boston. And he has the Demon Spore. The Omega had banished the Sky Prison. Now the Magister will just attack over Handy Gallop. And Boston. Yep, something like it. So DP will just in the scale and then the Sky Prison summoning himself to then go into multi-roll. Or so we think. Omega will be banishing the Ghost Moder from the hand. And Boston? Yep. Seems like the Magister player is quite in the pickle because all of their monsters are being popped by the DP. So here Dragon Shrine sending Dark Worm to then add the Donut. To then go into QB, I think it was called, to then go into Babuska. Switching everything to defense, so DP will just be sticking on the field. They can still trigger the graveyard effect, but they have something to banish it. Or send it to grave without destroying. That would be nice. Switching everything to attack. Normal summon is Skullcrobat Joker to then search a Performer Monster, which is going to be Monkey Board to then add the Celestial Magician, and then he has Time Pendulum Graph. The Monkey Board popping the Celestial Magician to then search the white to clear Wing Magician or something like that. And that's a scope on this Kashoka player because of Magisters going for Babuska and Omega just attacking for some damage, gaining ball presence once more. For game 2, still round 2, as I think it was round 1, something like that. We have Pendulum Call sending the Hobbies for Duster, quite bold against this Kashoka player. To add Black Fang Magician, and he has Duelist Alliance to add the something, the Magician. Yeah, I keep forgetting. The one that searches, yeah. There's plenty, yeah. But anyway, Harmonizer Magician will be summoning Purple Poison, and he has Jackal King on the field. A Monster Negate. The next 72 time. Or Star Belgian Graph. Star Belgian Magician. I keep forgetting the names, I'm sorry about it. And Boston. So we have Ragaki going slap immediately. And Yep, that was time. Time was cold. And now for, I think it was round 2, round 3, we have Shadow LBC versus Sky Strikers. Shadow LBC will be starting off with a set monster, which is probably Shadow Monster Boston. Sky Striker will be setting a card. And presumably Boston with the Sky Prison in hand. Era Zero hitting nothing. Setting a card and Boston. He has no more summon of the what's it called again? Trick Clown. And finally, Erasuro hits his Sky Striker card, which is Jamming Waves, sending the Waking Dragon, which unfortunately doesn't trigger by their own effect. And here's the set Rageki, which destroys the Trick Clown, but no, the set monster. Maybe they forgot about it. I'm not really sure what just happened, but yeah. And here's Shadow Skomata, destroying the Prison King. And Buster with set card, because Trick Clown is just a monster on the field with 0 attack and defense, and he has a Shadow Incarnation, summoning back at the Shadow Skomata from Great in his own defense position, and jamming waves, which would have popped the Shadow, and terraforming to Mystic Mine. Yeah. Engage, adding the multi-roll to then go activate the multi-roll, and sending the R0 to then go R0, summon Ray from deck. Activate Mystic Mine, and he has Hayate attacking for directly for 1500 and pass turn. And it seems like he has the Interrupt Kaiju Slumber to at least get an equal amount of monster on the field for Mystic Mine to be gone. Summoning Gabeshell on the solid field and Radiant on Gabeshell on the solid field and Radiant on the solid field. As a result of destroying Hayate, he has Ray coming back, even if Mystic Mine is on the field. So now Shadow player can just activate the Shadow cards. Dragon will be trying to destroy the set card, which is Global Rave. Gets punished. And Radiant will be attacking over the Ray. And Pace, Mystic Mine gets destroyed because an equal amount of set field. Slumber is quite the nice out for Mystic Mine. Now on the Sky Striker player, the Sky Striker player's turn, he has Burst Statue of Drought with his Sky Prison on the field. Cannot spare summon anything except Water Monster, so Shadow is just taking control of it and pass turn. That's all they can do. They don't have any Water Monsters except I think only Adilsons, but no Shadow players use it there nowadays. And for game 2, has Sky Striker going first with a reinforcement of the army, adding a Ray, which gets immediately met by a Troll Unlock. And set to cards and pass turn. And now he has a set card with Thunderbird being activated, sniping the Blasted Break, and he has Thunderbird special summoning itself to draw a 1 card, and he has I think Bigfoot, yep. Once more danger cards, discarding the Bigfoot, which should destroy first up cards, not set cards. Thunderbird is the one that destroys set cards, which gets pointed out. So I try to destroy the Ray, which triggers, well, Ray will just chain to then go into Kaina to prevent Thunderbird from attacking him. And he has a no more summon of Mathematician to send a Shadow Wendy to then set the Shadow Headshot from deck. Attacking over the Hayate, reboning the Ray. Crushing over the Hayate, sorry. And he has Rageki on main 2 to get rid of the Ray. Most certainly completely. And pass turn. But they have the Buster Bone on the Ray to then maybe going to a Kakari, I think, or Shizuku. Or they just attack over Shadow Headshot to then add the Shadow Fusion, and he has Hayate. Or something. Yeah, I think it was Shizuku. Sorry, it was Kaina, yeah. It was Kaina that was in the grave. So Hayate will sending Engage to the Kakari, add Engage back to then add Video Anchor, set to cards and pass turn. And now they have the Shadow Fusion and an extra deck monster on the field, so they can use materials from the deck, which they use right now. Most likely going to construct by sending Shadow Monster and a Trick Clown, or a Crush Wyvern and I think it was a Squamata. Yeah, Squamata. So it's Commander Chain 1 and Shadow Construct Chain 2 is spending a Shadow Fusion and Shadow Core to then use the effect of Shadow Core to add back the Shadow Fusion from grave to hand. Yeah, I think it's just Shadow Construct attacking the Kagari. And a solar damage step, droplet, sending Nibiru to not only negate the construct but also halving the attack. So now it's at 1400 and Kagari can just run over it. But it was used on attack accuracy, not as a solar damage step. Bear that in mind, players. You have to really get used to these damage step readings and intricacies. So Shadow Fusion will be chained to go into Winda, attacking over Kagari, reborning the Rave effect. And now it seems like they just they're just checking the zones. I think that's what's going on. And it seems like they'll be link summoning into Shizuku to then activate with Cut, taking control of the Echelon Winda. To then attack for some chunk of damage and going to Zeke in Shadow Fusion will be added back to. No, it was Shadow Core added back to from grave to hand and dropping the Fusion Destiny to then it will scoop from the Shadow player. And now for I think it was round 3, round 4, we have Sidestepper versus Kotoka. But there's the artifact size, so Lady Debug and backup secretary attacking over size, but yeah, it's still something. And here's Water Enchantress from the Foolish Bell, adding right after Mazilia to then summon a Brave token to then go place Flamancha. Nova summon Ghost God to then go Draco back and Griffin Rider. Last turn. And now for the Kotoka player, we'll be starting off with a Nova summon of Ibli. And yes, Adilsons Prison because they're both Cybers, they both get banished. Maybe that's the end of the game. Yes, Foxy Tune setting, I think, was Avaris and a scope from the Kotoka player because a negate and also a bounce. Just not much they can do. And now for Kotoka and Game 2 will be starting off with Diameter to then go to Sigma, Sigma, going to Addition, Lady Debug, Mako Koda to then go into Kotoka, the original Kotoka, to then add Silent Conflict. And he has Trans Kotoka rebounding the regular Kotoka. And then going to Dustkeeper. Then going to the Kotoka is Soul with Dotskipper summoning himself, and I think that's one of the Kotoka spell that's summoned or as a Sabbath card, a Sabbath monster, sorry, with different attribute. And he has Kurikara tributing the Kotoka Soul that was activated because yep, that's how Kurikara works. There's Indie Web Pips, Crackdown, I think it was negated, I'm not really sure. Oh, of course, MST, the Ghost Royal MST. Jetsilcon to then go to Halkivarax. Have you seen this combo before? Now you will not, because Halkivarax is banned finally. Well, for now we just see it multiple times. And here's Celine, going to Veiler and yep, attacking for not really much. I'm not really sure why they went mid phase to access Kotoka, but yeah. And phase, Kurika will be activating the effect to reborn the Kotoka Soul, gaining the effect so that they can draw. And here, Sugma being reborn from the grave. Chalice on the, I think, the Kotoka Soul. Splash Mage being summoned to then reborn a Cyber monster, which is Makokoda. To then go into X Kotoka, adding some spell. No, sorry, they added the attention to the spell. I think it was Silent Codec. The first one is Silent Optimization. And he has their own Access Kotoka, who's the real Access Kotoka with money link materials as attributes, and he has Kotoka winning the game 2. For game 3, I think it's Turbo going first, yep, with Adara and Sangan. Going to, yet again, Halkifabrax, and he has Ghost Murder on the Halkifabrax to negate it, but at least they have the second surge. To go into, I think, Arborea. Oh, Gosoga, I think Gosoga from deck to hand. Oh, Kurikara, never mind. And he has a succession reborning Adara to Dingwas response to, and he must reborn and then go to Dagda. And now they have the Baron size block. Noah summon Mathmech, I think it was multiplication or division. I think it's multiplication. It's multiplication, yeah. Maybe battle phase. It's a chalice on the Haki Harax. So now they will not be locked with the side turbo. And now we have triple tactics talent, taking control of the Dagda to link summon to transcode and an access code, banishing to pop the TG Wonder Merchant, and then swing for some huge shock damage with the multiplication, multiplying the damage or the attack, something like that. And now we have a Sky Turbo versus Sky Striker with the player himself right beside me. Yeah. So they have Small World adding, I think was Girisu to then summon 2 tokens on the field. And now they'll be thinking a lot to then go into Galatea. Or not, never mind, they're going to Morning Star instead. To search the World Legacy secret, I think, the one that PS Masters. Discarding the Indigo Eclipse. So now they have Indigo Eclipse and the World Legacy trap card to then switch zones to at least negate 2 monster effects. But here's Auto Burner on the Morning Star, multi-roll on the field. Now they are reading the trap card carefully. Nova Summon Ray. Here's the World Legacy secret, reborning the Indigo Eclipse. So now they will have to use. I think they have to link someone to Kaina and then go Widow Anchor, take control of the Indigo Eclipse to then flip him off. Yeah. Attacking for some damage and meant to link someone into Zeke. Or not. I think they just passed turn. Yeah, I'm not really sure what just happened with the Anchor, but yeah. And now we have the regular occurrence of Anas having to go do some things. But yeah, now we have the Hayate link summoned, sending engage, and most probably will be Kakari in main phase 2 to add, throwing it with the Hayate to then go Kakari main 2, add engage, I think. And faster, yeah. Now the no summon Sangan, switching the Indigo Eclipse to attack. He has Almirage on the field. Sangan Surge, maybe Arborea. Nope, it's Water Enchantress. Attacking over the Hakagari and no Ray Engrave. I think it's no Ray Engrave. Stun. Set a card. Seems like Sky Striker player cannot really do much right now. Oh, not, they have the engage. Never mind. Yeah. And here's engage adding the Honor Drone. Now they are in quite a good lead with the Honor Drones and multi-roll. Activate summon the token, which is a booster pack, which you can find at Adilsons, I think at 200 rupees per booster pack. And now we have Shizuku being summoned to then go into Rose. Attacking over the Almirage, which I think triggers its effect to prevent the Indigo Eclipse from being destroyed by card effect. But it can still be banished unless gets negated by the World Legacy secret, and he has also got on the multi-roll, unfortunately. And it seems like they can just go into Water Enchantress, no more summon, Master Reborn, Girisu, and then go into Galatea. Banish the Water Enchantress to go into Arata Mazir. Have you seen this combo before? Going to summon into Khan, to go into Faithful Adventure, and then exit into Nigirisu. Sending the set card which was Waking the Dragon. Get wrecked once more. This Sky Striker player is going to summon most likely Natural Stereo or a Boros Sword Dragon. Because why not? They can just switch the monster to defense. I think summoning Illegal Knight and they just target both monsters to switch control and then go back, adding back the Illegal Knight. With Sky Striker players, they're scoping because of the Illegal Knight, which is illegally strong. And for game 2, it is once more Water Enchantress, Faithful Adventure, right after Mizia. And that's it. Yep, that's it, yeah. Sky Striker player going to multi-roll, setting a card.